Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I'm going to share a very important information. Now, this is about the Capgemini XLR Diversity Off-Campus Drive for the 2019, 2020 and 2021 graduates. Now, a word of caution. So this drive, it is meant, like only for women candidates. Okay, so it is currently open. Only, usually if you see this hiring, it is, it's for both men and women, but this particular hiring that they have announced today, it's only for the women candidates. Okay, so after a short gap, so yesterday we had the TCS BPS reopen again. Okay, so slowly again the off campus, of course, like the already whatever existing long back announced off campus massive off campus hiring, that is already being happening, but the new announcement weren't coming for the last 2 weeks or so. Okay, so now yesterday we had TCS BPS and today we are having this Capgemini XLR Diversity Off Campus Drive. Now let's go on to the information here given here. So this role is more like a entry level software engineer, associate software engineer kind of a role into Capgemini, and the salary offered is 4 lakhs. Okay, that is, I think when you join it will be like they have mentioned like 3 to 4 lakhs. Okay, so usually when at the time of joining it's like 3 lakhs, but after probation it will be like 4 lakhs. Okay, so that is what I understand. Okay, so it's like 4 lakhs per annum. And important dates, the last date to register is 28th of April 2022. That's the last date to register. But those who are eligible and willing, please go for it immediately, because the assessments are scheduled from 26th of April itself, right? And within a week or maximum in 2 weeks we can expect the assessment results, and subsequently the interview will be held, right? So this is about the dates. Now coming to the educational qualification, so as far as BE BTech is concerned, all branches of BE BTech can apply for this hiring, and when it comes to ME, MTech and MSc, only 3 branches are mentioned. It's like IT, Information Science and Computer Science, only 3 branches mentioned as far as ME, MTech, MSc is concerned, and also of course MCA can also apply for this. Now when it comes to percentage criteria, they have not actually mentioned any percentage criteria, but if you see like in the previous hiring and all, they were only asking for like 50%, and usually like Capgemini is a company where they don't ask for 10th 12th percentage. Okay, so they don't ask for like 60 and all in 10th and 12th. Okay, so nothing is mentioned here. Okay, but the last time they hired, they were even willing to accept a minimum of 50%. And as far as arrears are concerned, so these are like passed out batches, so they have mentioned that there should not be any backlog at the time of appearing for the process. And regarding break, they have not mentioned anything, but usually they allow something like 1 year break between academic milestones, but here they have not mentioned anything. And so year of passing 2019, 2020 and 2021. Okay, so 3 batches are eligible: 2019, 2020 and 2021, and of course women candidates. And there is also a bond. Okay, so they have not mentioned the number of years or the bond value, but they have mentioned there is the candidate should be willing to sign a bond. And as far as other criteria is concerned, of course, good communication skill, willing to relocate across Capgemini location, across technology, domain, role, etc. Right? And so they also mentioned that only shortlisted, not all candidates who apply will be called for the assessment, only shortlisted candidates will be called for the assessment. And the good thing is that the complete process will be in the virtual mode. Okay, the assessment, interview, everything will be in the virtual mode, and it is of course the candidate responsibility to arrange. Now coming to the assessment process, there is no technical interview. So we have multiple choice question based English communication test in our channel, Learning About. So we have a practice platform, app.learningabout.in, the link to which is given the description below. You can go to that site and practice the actual Capgemini questions, right? And then there is a game based aptitude test. We have videos related to this in both English and Tamil language, so those who want, you can make use of it. Okay, it will be very useful towards your preparation, right? And then there is behavioral competency profiling. Okay, so to basically check your attitude towards work and your attitude towards your the life, etc. Okay, so So basically, when you are provided with a work, okay, if you are put in a particular situation, so how do you react? Okay, so that is what is basically tested here. Okay, and those who qualify this, will go for the interview. Actually, what happens is that typically, see, these things, keep changing from exam to exam. So those who qualify step 1 only will be sent to round step 2. That is how it goes. Okay, and those who qualify step 2 only go for step 3, right? But as far as this step, there is one more word of caution here. If you get this behavioral competency profiling report, that does not mean that you are qualified for the interview. That is another thing that they have added. Okay, so usually, if you clear step 1, you go for to step 2, and then subsequently to step 3, right? And overall, all put together. Okay, so all put together, if you qualify, then you go for the interview process. Okay, so a typical technical and a HR interview. Okay, that's the okay, so that is what is mentioned in the official notification. That is what I've explained. Okay, so usually, so this is the usual thing. Okay, so post hiring, so there is about 10 to 8 weeks, of central training program of Capgemini, and wherein you get important training on diverse technologies, insight and data, digital technologies, enterprise application solutions, cloud infra services, web technologies, testing and system technologies, etc. Right? And of course, allocation to which technology and place and all depends on the vacancy and your ability. And these are the Capgemini locations. Okay, like Bangalore, Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Coimbatore, Gandhinagar, Gurugram, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, Noida, Pune, Salem, and Tiruchirappalli. These are the Capgemini location. Okay, now how to apply? It's very easy to apply. Now by now, most of you, all passed out batches, so most of you will have the Superset login. Okay, even if you don't have a login, so there is a video of how to create a login and all. Okay, so all the relevant videos are given in the description below. You can make use of it. So the link to apply is given in the description below. Just click on that link. Okay, when you click on that link, it will at the bottom of the page, it will show this. So you just click on this apply now. It will ask for your email ID and password. You can just enter your email ID and then click next and enter your password. Okay, now in case you don't have an Superset login, just create one wherein you have to enter your basic details, and then you have to click on your register and apply, and then you have to enter your basic details like your name, date of birth, gender, college ID, primary email ID, personal email ID, mobile number, etc. Right? And then click and save next. Now this part, you have to enter it very carefully, right? This is very important because there should not be any error. This part cannot be edited later. Okay, just so carefully do this. Save next. That's the after that you have to log in again, right? So fill in your basic details, contact details, your okay. So basic details is your name, register number, whatever we have already filled, whatever I have showed in the previous slide. Okay, and then you have to fill in your contact details, so your address for communication, etc. And then your 10th, 12th and graduation, and if suppose you are postgraduate. Okay, so those details you have to enter. And then I'm sorry, first you have to enter the current educational details, and then you have to enter the previous education details, and then if you have any work experience, you have done any internship, you have to enter those details, and then finally you have to upload your resume and your profile photo. Right, after that you have to apply. See, what happens is that, let's say you already have a or let's say you have created the profile, okay, or you already have the profile. Okay, once you log in, you have to click on that apply now. If you are eligible, okay, it will ask whether if you want to proceed further. Okay, if you click on that, okay, in your application status it will get reflected. Okay, that is, you are applied for this particular drive. In case, let's say for example, if you are from 2022 batch and you are trying to apply for this, now this will say no, this hiring is not for your batch, and it will show an error, and your application may not be accepted. Okay, so I'm just giving it as an example. All right. So I hope this video was useful to you. If you found this video useful, if you like this information, click on the like button and share it with your friends who may need it. If you have any queries, of course, post your questions in the comment section below. I'll be very happy to answer your queries. Now, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.